Good morning, everybody. Oh, y'all probably still asleep because we was up late last night. For sure. I was sleep. I didn't even finish my lash this morning. It is what it is, but that was some good sleep too. I fried me some chicken. Fried me some chicken, ate it, and got right in the bed, baby. It probably didn't take me 2 minutes to go to sleep. Hey, I was knocked out last night, you heard? But this morning, I couldn't even finish the class. I got real sleepy on y'all. I was like, yep, this over. And I'm hungry. And I think I figured out why I don't like drinking tea in the morning. I should drink tea. Drinking tea in the morning makes me hungry. It makes me hungry. You hear me? Hungry. That's why I drink coffee, because it's an appetite suppressant. Because tea, no, baby. It's going to get everything in there rumbling and tumbling and everything else. And you going to have to eat something. I don't be messing with it. You hear me? I don't. And I need to. But they be making, I don't like being hungry in the morning. I don't want to. I don't want to be hungry in the morning when I wake up. I don't like that. It don't make me feel good. So we gonna finish our class from last night. Good morning, Kiva. I'm letting everybody get in here because I know they've been playing with this whole thing. So we'll wait about 10 minutes, and then we'll do what we're gonna do around here. Matter of fact, I'll be right back, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Sweat. Good morning. I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes. Everybody say hell, they hellos and whatnot. I ain't gonna be gone 3 minutes. It feel like lazy days, yesterday and today. I want to be real lazy. I don't know why. Hey. Uh, did y'all watch the rewatch? I don't know if y'all did or not, because I know sometimes y'all get up and y'all do that. Is this charged? 96. Oh, I'm on it today. The only thing that ain't charged is my phones. All the iPads is charged. Right on, CERCA. Cause baby, everything be dead. iPads be dead. Both of the phones be dead, baby. Everything. You hear me? You did. Good job. Okay. I just want to make sure, because I know people say, "Oh, I didn't see it." Okay, well then you're gonna be lost until you go back and watch the first part. Hey, Sarah. I just watched the rewatch and hopped in the shower. I'm ready now. You said I'm ready to get it. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I already know I'm not gonna be able to read this open. It's not gonna happen. I don't know what it is with mixing natural light and this LED. It don't work for my eyes at all. All right, so let's get it. I guess we'll wait till 10 minutes. We'll wait till 10 is 4. We going right back to where we was last night or this morning. It was last night for some, this morning for some. In last class, we're going right back where we was at, because I want to get finished with it. I didn't get to last night because I got sleepy, and that's okay. It's okay. Good morning. I just sent you something about the Franklin fire. What Franklin fire? The fire that's under the ground in that city at the mall? What Franklin fire? Good morning, Miss Cindy. What Franklin fire? Supposedly that's over there where Lady Gaga and Jay-Z houses. Where the mall fire is? Is that what you're talking about? Where the fire under in the parking lot is by their house. Hey. Mm. Do a lot of people come up missing from the mall? I already did in the past, Judah. You gotta go way back to the beginning. Probably about like June of 22. We was on that real heavy around that time. If you want to go and do that. Yeah. That was all in the beginning. All of our first videos is about the Giants, Tartarians, all of that. You gotta go all the way back to the beginning though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You want to know something? I will give you this tidbit. You should read the first half of the Bible. The first half of the Bible is about, and the second part, technically the whole Bible is about it, because they're the people that built up the civilizations. There were no buildings when Adam and Eve got here. When their children started to multiply, you said I'm still in the first half of the Bible. It's okay to skip around. It's okay to skip around. It's okay. It's okay. Because there's so much information that isn't in there anyway. Can I ask y'all a question? To those of you that have been here with me for a while, is it crazy how when you go now and read the KJV or watch a movie, we talk about this all the time, it's hard after you know the extra. It does name them, honey. What Bible are you reading? How do you think I got to all this information? You might not be searching deep enough. Because I got to books like this, right? And all of these behind here from the Bible. That's how I got here. Yeah. You got to go read about the Scythians and the Parthians and all of those people, and then get your maps out. Get you some books with some maps in them, and then you'll see who they were. Hello. That's a lot early in the morning. Good morning. Coming here, put a lot of what I knew into perspective. You're welcome. Yeah. You got to Google names, places, and times and look at the maps. Everything you read in the Bible, from Genesis forward, if it says the name of a city, go look up ancient city of. I promise you, it'll blow your mind. Everything we have learned has been joyous learning. Oh, thank you, Lisa. People be expecting a puzzle when stuff be hidden in plain sight. Listen here. Don't it? Don't it? You'll be like, no, they didn't. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? No, no, it's not. That's not what that means. Do you know what that name means that he just said? Do you know what that means? I'm not trying to be funny, do you? Oh, okay. Well, you might want to go look that word up, because, yeah, it's about to get crazy in this movie. It's about to get crazy. Yeah, it is. And the fact that people was just walking around, they just walking around. They is just walking around. Final movie, it is. People be pointing out the wrong stuff, talking about, did you see that? Stop it. Stop it, Riz. Stop. Because, listen, you got to remember that God got to open your eyes. You are hilarious. Morning. I was getting my gospel on. Good morning. I had mine going this morning. That's why I got on up and came on here. Because I know once I do what I do, I'm probably getting back in the bed. It's winter time. I'm like a bear. You need to hibernate for a little bit. Listen, this is the crazy thing, right? Um, when you want to know the truth, it will find you. Thank you. When you want to know the truth finds you. Did you know that? Huh? You hear me? Thank you. When you want to know the truth will find you. What good is God bringing the truth to you and you're not going to receive it? You know how many places Jesus went and they wouldn't receive him? You said, why are you in my closet, auntie? Oh, sorry. You said I just got back in the bed to do the rewatch. Hilarious. That part. Yesterday I wanted to see that dad was showing me about my son. I went to a Christmas parade and they started shooting. Uh-oh. Hold on. You said I went home and started thanking dad for showing me. I said no more. Ooh. Diana said, and that's how I told you. I told you. I done told you about my stories with that baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, honey. He'll let them cut up. You be like, no, they didn't. Not right here. This is why I was not supposed to come here. Listen. Thank you. Thank you. My dad used to say, if you can't solve it in 30 minutes, let it go. The answer will come. I'm trying to tell you, what good is stressing? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. And I told you, I don't like big crowds anyway. So any festive stuff, my kids know. I used to have to prepare myself for it. If we had to go like to school programs and be out in the mall at Christmas time, I sit in the car and let them go in there. I sit in the car and let them go in there. I'll go get another adult that likes to go in the mall and send them in there with my kids because I don't want to be, it is too much. It is too much. I'm strapped up wherever, baby, strapped up. Listen, I get it, but I just be like, it's like the club. It's too many variables. I used to go and have a great time, but baby, listen, like my mom used to say, honey, I'm not running from no bullets. They don't have eyes. I don't want no parts of that. I want to go and have a grand time. You said laugh out loud saying too many people. I don't want to have to run. That's not my. Now, when you're young, that gets your blood pumping. You know what I'm saying? Running and all of that. Baby, no. Yeah, no, I don't want that in my life. None of it. I promise you I don't. I don't want to have to run. I don't want to have to be worried about none of that. No. If it's not a good, peaceful, joyful time, I'm not going. Yeah, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want any parts of that. No. If it's not good and like, oh, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but I promise you I won't be there. I tell you, my family be like, is you coming? No. And why do y'all ask me every year? Now they didn't quit asking me to come to the family reunions. They know I'm not gonna be present at no funerals. They already know. You mean you ain't coming for, you already know I'm gonna be there. I don't know why. I went to one of my family funerals since my grandmother died. She died, um, she died when I was 19. And I'm about to be 45, Lord's willing. That tell you how many funerals I done miss. Now, I went to my granddaddy funeral, but that's not in my mama's family. And my granddaddy's funeral was the last funeral I went to. Y'all see, I didn't even go to my grandma's funeral. And I loved her. I didn't go. And everybody was asking, where's she at? At her house. Y'all know she ain't coming. Hell, I might not even be present in my own. I don't know. I might not make it to my own. I don't even know. Family, if you're in a dangerous situation in a store, with the Hallmark section, you can lift up the panels and hide. What? You can hide in the back stock, just FYI. If you're in a dangerous situation in the grocery store, thank you, Sarah. You can go to the Hallmark section and you can lift up those panels and hide in their back stock. Just FYI, bet. Noted. Did y'all hear that? If a nigga get crazy in the store. Thank you. Yes. And people wonder why we always want to be over here. Right. Because we get like, that's for somebody. That didn't just come random. Come on. That didn't just come random. That came for somebody. That's for somebody. You hear me? Yes. Thank you, Sarah. You will have to look for it, Pumpkin. We can't tell you. We know where you at. You would have to go to your store and find it. Now, come on. I got goosebumps typing that. I hope everyone is safe. Seeking you shall find. Mm-hmm. See, y'all used to be mad at me. Y'all don't get mad at me no more. Now y'all be telling people, yeah, you didn't see. Well, I look right here. Did you look anywhere else? Or is that the only place that you... Yeah, that's the only place you look, isn't it? You just took the first thing that came. You should have went deeper and went down a little bit, and you would have seen some other stuff. And now people be thinking y'all trying to be smart. No, I just told you, don't always take the first thing that's given to you. Sometimes it's better later. You hear me? You said I know folks used to be hot. They still do. Tomatoes, cars, onions, trucks, eggs, plates of food, cabbages. Anybody know anything about any of that? Huh? Hello? Right. You said that, I'm sorry, I was saying it humbly. Mm-hmm. Right. I know y'all don't. Yeah. Because y'all used to get mad when I was like, nah, don't tell them. Let them go look. Quit giving them the answer. No. Not me. I'm thankful for the hard things we talk about here. Yeah, not at first. Maybe a little bit. Hey, y'all, Jamila, don't act like you ain't got off of here because I done got under everybody's skin that come over here. 1 or 2 days of the time that you didn't be here. It ain't been no perfect thing. Y'all done got mad at me. You probably done rolled your neck real hard, rolled your eyes through your phone, said, yeah, I'm not coming back because you said, but me, I just laughed. Right. I'm going to go find somewhere else because, I don't know, sometimes she be doing too much and she just needs to calm down, and I don't be wanting all that early in the morning. Well, tell your cousins in here to not go crazy like they know not to do. Please. Y'all want to put it on me all the time, but we know each other. I'm sporting my second Baruch shirt today. Listen, Right. You said, and here I am once again. Oh, okay, we gonna tell the truth. Y'all wanna know? Y'all wanna know why I love my godmother so much? Because she used to give me a lot of gentle taps. And she would do it so soft and so sweet and not aggressive. I told y'all what she told me when she told me I was spoiled. I could not believe that. I was probably about 26 or 27. And she said, baby, you're spoiled. I said, My mom not spoiled. She said, baby, you are. And because I value her opinion, don't nobody want to be around no spoiled kid. All you gotta do is think about a kid that get mad every time they don't get their way. And basically, she told me in the spirit, I was spoiled. Like I said, you hear me, girl? Adam and Eve falling out. Sure was just like my great granddaddy was talking about Adam all the way. Oh, Adam, get up. Get up. You not, it don't matter. I used to throw fits, baby. You not gonna give me what I want? Okay. I'm gonna go get it myself. He said, go. It's just like when a kid is trying to get away from you and all you gotta do is hold their shirt. Or they shirt in they back of the pants and they be really trying to struggle and run their be and bust their face if they don't pay attention. Bust that face wide open because you're going to keep trying to run real hard and slip. Now, I got you. But I might let that nose tap the ground just a little bit so you can calm down. Because if you hit your nose, baby, it stuns you. You be like, wait a minute, hold on. Eyes water up. You be a little discombobulated for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, calm down. Now, did you hear what I said? I said you're not going nowhere. Sit down. You said facts. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. It's a real thing. And when I realized that, it hurt my heart. I said, Mama, don't say that. She said, baby, you are spoiled. And I didn't want that. You hear me? I didn't want it. I'm still struggling with the I'll do it myself mindset. It only ends you up back at go. And you be okay, let me tell you what you do. Start running in place. And run in place for the whole time that we is in class. I promise you. When you sit down, don't stop. Go to the bathroom, get your little drink, but don't stop running. That's exactly what it's like when you do it your own way. You ain't with nowhere. Tired, worn out, thirsty, sweaty, exhausted, baby, and ain't did nothing. Ain't left. God said you ain't left go. You did all that, and look down. Oh, you right back there, go. You did all that and didn't go nowhere. Start over. Now I said walk slowly. Now speed it up. Okay, now slow down. Now move over to the right. Now move over to the left. Okay, start running. Okay. Stop. No, stop now. Do you realize all of those are directions? Just like with your GPS, when it tell you it's a stalled car up ahead, reduce your speed. It's gonna be icy, steep hill. Watch out for the elk going through Arizona when you're going through the mountains, up in Flagstaff, being tow your whole everything up and ran off the mountain. Cause it's one little rail that ain't stopping nothing. You can look over in there, baby, and be like, "Oh Jesus, okay, God, let me go on and do this 15 real quick. I hope these diesels behind me be hitting their brakes right." And pray a nigga don't fall asleep and be, Jesus, please help me. And I used to drive it all the time, but baby, it is you'll be praying about getting your life right going through the Flagstaff Mountains, especially in the snow. Anyway, it's the GPS because God knows what's up ahead. He knows He knows the weather conditions. He knows what speed you need to be going. And we think we know because we feel like we didn't travel this road and we didn't been in this body. That don't mean nothing. It'll break down. Don't your car break down? You got a brand new car and it can be faulty. They got to do a recall on it because one part ain't right or one part don't work. This is your spiritual car. That's why when you leave, you get a new car. This right here. This is your spirit. This is your right here. Your soul is using your body as a car. God's positioning system. Come on. This is your spiritual car right here. You hear me? And think about it. It's just like car. When a new car come out, ooh, everybody be so excited when you have a new baby. What happened? Everybody all excited. Blah, 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 whatever, right? But then when the newer baby comes out, not that they ain't excited still about this kid, but then it starts all over, does it not? Ain't that what happened when new cars come out? You might have an old Ford Toyota, a Ford, whatever, a Ford or Toyota, I was going to say a Tundra or whatever. But you might have that, and you'd still love it because it was your first one, it was dependable, it was blah, blah. But if they come out with a newer version that you like and you got the money, you're going to go get it. And you'll push that older one where? In the garage, over to the side. You might take it to your uncle's house and put it up because you don't want to get rid of it because you still love it. But that ain't going to be your everyday car. Now, if you look at salvation or think about when you get baptized or when you come to Christ, that's why he said you got a new life, because the body that you had prior to being baptized and finding Christ in your life was literally a death body. Punishment. You realize that? That's why there's pain in this body. The initial bodies that we had, they couldn't experience pain or none of that stuff. And you didn't die, you just went to sleep. And there was no sickness. There was no nothing. We just was going to live and learn and grow and multiply and live on the earth, and that was it. But when men started to be greedy and selfish and, all the other things that came in after Adam and Eve sinned, that had to go away. That's why we don't even live as long as the first people did, because God said, the longer I let you live, the more evil you became. You didn't get better, you got worse. And you taught your children to get worse. So now I have to shorten the time because I can't let you live for 500 years. Could you think about the 4 worst people you've ever met in your life? Could you think about them living 700 years? If you met them and they was hell on wheels at 20 or 35 or 45, could you imagine that person living another 620 years? They'll probably have so many evil devices, it'll be ridiculous. They'll have so many plots and schemes, and 900 years is a long time. It was not just biblical people. It was people in Japan living 900 years. It was people in Africa living 900 years. It was people in Russia living 900 years. It was people everywhere living 900 years. 750 years. It wasn't just the people in the Bible. It was everybody. So the original Vikings and all of these people, when they say, oh, I'm 600, hundreds of years ago, I remember meeting you, but that wasn't no fake thing. That was real. How evil would you be in 700 years? How nice would you be? How many lies would you tell in 700 years? How many, how many husbands or wives would you steal in 700 years? And now you see, I think, why humans started, not only because of the help with the angels, but they started to get bored. Their minds became idle. 700 years is a long time to be cutting up. You hear me? I'm gonna have to go fix this lash, y'all. I don't think I would want to do 700 years myself, messing with second Baruch, that part. And they the reason, the first of them people is the reasons we got all the rules we got right now. Somebody had to do it for him to make a rule about it. I say that all the time. But the Bible is so holy. Wait a minute. And I'm not saying the Bible is not holy. God is holy, and the people that try to follow the Bible become holy. But they wasn't holy people. By all the stuff they were saying in there, they wasn't. Yeah. You done killed your brother, killed your mama, unalived your cousin, went and took your cousin's stuff and his goats and stuff. That was crazy. y'all. Why? I went to take a drink of my tea and I forgot that one of the tea bags that I had put in here had a tag on it when I made my second cup. And went to take a drink and it was all paper. That's no good. Because my other two tea bags, I forgot that one had a paper on it. So that was not a good thing. Hey, hey. So, sorry y'all. That was bothering my eye though. Like real bad. I don't know because I got this heat on. So it might be dry in here too. Ooh. Alright. Girl, all paper. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway. So let's get this popping. It's been 30 minutes. We can get going. All right, here we go. Last night the question was it worth it? Is it worth it to you? Do I have a regular coffee pot? Like not a 1 cup? I got the Ninja coffee maker. It comes with a carafe. I don't use it because I always lift that thing up and put my cup there. Why? Yep, I got one. I got the Ninja one with the frother and all of that on it. Just in case, I never know. You know, I might have to. We don't know what's gonna happen, so I might have to steam some stuff. Yeah, I do. I have one. Okay, well, email me about it. I do. Remember, I told you I just got a new coffee maker because my Keurig was playing. I gave it to the maintenance guy though, and they love it in the shop. He was like, it feels good to be able to have hot coffee quick because he would get into work and nobody ever made no coffee. So now they can be warm and whatever. And yeah, I got me. You watch London is Falling. That's good. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I just got one. You remember I be telling y'all this one take longer to brew. That's why I be upset. Cause the Keurig is quick, but it ain't what it is no more. It be too much. We're trying to clean it and all of that. I don't got time for that. And with that one, I can do like I can put a pot if like say my daughters come and cause we all drink coffee. So I can make the pot, or when I'm here by myself, I can just do the 1 cup, and that's what I like. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for thinking about me, though. Y'all know I don't need nothing. I finally just got this this side of the room organized where I don't got to worry about hitting my toes and stuff. Excuse me. And so I love y'all. But you know what? I want y'all to make sure that y'all have every single thing that you need come January 15th. Y'all hear me? Because we in the thick of it. We right in the thick of it. You hear me? And that's one thing I've been telling y'all this whole time. I'm very grateful for every single thing that y'all do for me, but if you don't have your stuff, you don't send me nothing. And I've been saying that. I've been saying no. Really since like the middle, by the end of 22, I was like, hey, you need to, okay. By the end of 22, I was like, yeah, so, you don't really need to. Because listen, family, to know that in California, you said, and did, what is you laughing for? Girl, cause listen, this is the thing. There's only so much that you can do. You can have 100 cars, you can't drive them all. You see what I'm saying? It gets to a point where things are excessive. And a lot of people don't have it's okay, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I have everything I need. Like when I told y'all what Cat Williams said is a real thing, that when you have everything you need, you are rich. Not, you don't have to have no money. You hear me? Because if you got everything you need, what you need money for? The only reason you always asking God for more money is because you feel like you don't have what you need. But if you have everything that you need, you really don't ask for more money. Because you don't need anything. And that's what Cat Williams, he said, I don't need anything. That's a big deal. Especially when you learn to live like, different. You be like, I don't need nothing. And it ain't, I don't need nothing. It's, I cannot think of anything that I want. I can't think of anything that I need. I can't. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't think of nothing I need. God will reward you. He will. If you go through them ugly times and don't, you just, I'm in my Daniel experience right now. Not Daniel, Joseph. And I really feel like that, y'all. I'm telling you, I was in the dumps and the whatever else, even though God allowed me to do this. Like, I felt like Joseph a lot of years in my life. Right? But I also get to feel the other part of being Joseph. Once people realized the wisdom that he had, God took him from the prison to the palace. Even though his own family wouldn't listen to him, they laughed at him about his dreams and this, that, and the other. Do y'all realize that those dreams are what got him to be right there where Pharaoh was? The very things that he was laughed at, called crazy for, sold into slavery for, presumed to be dead, CERCA story, is the very thing that allowed them to eat years and years later. When everybody else around Egypt was starving, they was cool. The very dreams is why he was able to come back. And can I be honest with y'all? When I tell you that's my story right now, in real life, my dreams and the things that God told me are what got me to y'all. That's also, not just now, because it's been other times in my life, but I have to, y'all know me now. Even when my family call and they be like, oh, where do I do this at? Or how do I do this? Or spiritually, even eating. You hear me? Even eating spiritually, which is books and Bible and scriptures on medicine and all of these kind of things. The very people that laughed and heckled and whatever else are also now eating spiritually off of the books they was telling everybody I shouldn't be reading. That they was telling people God wasn't telling me to read those books. So when I tell you it's not just physical food, it's spiritual food too. It is. And I went through a lot. But baby, the people at the post office box was laughing at me because what Auntie Sandra sent me, it came in a long box. I said, Lord, somebody sent me another sword because it was long. I said, oh Jesus, where am I gonna put it? I already got 2 swords that ain't up on the wall because it looked like a sword box. And the little boy said, they be sending you swords. I said, listen, And the other guy just started shaking his head like, oh, he don't know. He knew. He don't know how this go. Yeah. You never know what's going to show up here. They have sent me heavy duty carts that'll hold 2,000 pounds or so. They have sent me jeans, house shoes, uh, blankets, costumes, cups, uh, air fryers, pillows, cooling stations, massagers, oils, cheesecake, chicken, robes. I can't even think. Purses. I don't know. He said, "Oh, I would love that." I said, "Until you got to find a place to put it." You the one got to pack it. You the one got to find a place for it. Mm-hmm. It's great. And I ain't complaining. I'm very grateful for everything y'all said. But chicken, plants, cookies, nuts, popsicles, coffee, pens, ink. I don't even know the rest. Chicken. Yes. Everything. 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 You any tools, tires, car stuff, a starter for the car, everything. Everything. Just yeah. Yeah, everything. Everything. Every darn thing. I ain't sad about it because guess what? You want to know something crazy? In Joseph's experience, after he went through, anywhere he went, he was treated with respect, he was treated well, and nothing was off limits to him. Right, Jen? Did you hear what I said? He was restricted for a while. He couldn't move around freely. I know the COs, God gave him favor in there, but you know it's always one or two. But even in jail, when he was in the dumps, God gave him favor even there also. But once he went through the ugly, once he stayed in the dark, dingy, wet place for a while, and God worked some things out of his character, you don't think he was angry? You don't think he felt like this is he didn't even yell to get out. That's a different place. When you know you ain't did nothing and you ain't yelling, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. You just take it. You don't think he had some nights that he thought to write to his daddy and say, I'm still alive? Because he could have sent a letter. Good morning. Good morning. All he had to do was send a letter and say, Daddy, I'm not dead, if you thought I was. And that would have changed the whole trajectory of the story, would it not? Would it? All he had to do, excuse me, is say, Daddy, I'm alive. He did. And we wouldn't even have the biblical story we have about the nothing. Because his daddy would have went and got him out of jail. He would have went and got him out. He would have probably sold everything that he owned to buy his son back. He didn't do that though. He said, you know what? This is where I'm at. I'm just about to make the best of it. I'm not about to complain. I'm about to figure it out. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm here now. How many of you could do that? And even if it's not prison, God move you to a state where you don't know nobody. You don't have nobody you know. And you in a place where it's not comfortable for you. You very well could be getting mistreated. But you will be like, all right, Dad, I ain't even about to complain. You got me here for a reason, so I'm going to be right here. Would you be able to? You said, woo, I would try my best. Right. Would you not try to change the situation? Because a lot of people say, I would, but would you? Would you? What do you do when you're uncomfortable now? You said, I'm still just trying to adjust now. Right. I was about to say, come on. What do you do when you're uncomfortable now? You try to change it. You said, I'm there now. Okay. 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 Because, honey, we'll be thinking of a way to get ourselves out of a plan. I ain't going to say we. I'm going to say I used to be on some A. I told y'all playing A to Z and back to A. Nigga, I'm about to change. This guy said, you're not about to change anything because I'm working something out of you. And you can get out the pot, but you want to get right back in because you didn't learn. And so then I can't take you to the next stage because you won't know what to do there. Sit down. I'm trying to tell you, Miss Kimmy. And I've been sitting there since. Look at me. He had me sit on the West Coast. He had me sit on the East Coast. He had me sit up north. He had me sit down south. Baby, I just been sitting. And sat and been worked out. Because baby running on that ass the wheel. Yeah. Had me looking like the crypt keeper. No, I don't want no parts of that. I'ma just sit down. I don't want to be looking like when they open up the casket and the dust, because you brought the skeleton back to life and all the dust like that. No, I don't want that. You said I just sat down at 57, baby. Listen, I know something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see it. I know some people older than that and they still ain't sat down and gonna keep going through the same thing. I just go in my room and lock the door and I tell. Interesting. Interesting. It took me 5 years and 3 states before I finally I'm finally sat down. Listen, I know how to go. The sound is messed up over here. Interesting. Interesting. You can't even pause the live. I don't even know why it would be unless the people is over here. I ain't did nothing wrong. I ain't even touched it. Mm. You said you been sat down since you was 27 and you 62. What y'all want me to go out and come back in? What y'all want me to do? Because I don't know why it's messing up. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to start over? That's the only thing we're going to be able to do because it ain't no tech people, no sound folks.